Hi, I'm Ken Eklund. I keep hearing this, this mind uh, game about the train. Um, it's really bizarre, so I just want to mention it here. I'm sure you've heard it. Listen.
Regardless of the speed with which they themselves are moving, all observers measure the same speed of light. Certainly, other speeds, say the speed of a moving train, aren't the same to all observers. To an observer on a platform, for example, this train's passing at a good clip. But to someone on the train's speed seems to be zero, and the ground outside seems to be moving instead. Therefore, as Galileo was well aware in the Renaissance, and as this fellow knows today, the speed of an object depends on the observer's speed.
All right. Well, that's totally insane. Um, because if you don't know you're on a moving train, you could get hurt because, did you ever see people on a bus trying to walk on a bus? Uh, the funnest thing about taking a train is that everything's different. You're experiencing different forces. Um, and then if you think about it, I mean, it's hard to detect things like if you dropped a pen, it wouldn't really land in the exact same place. It would land a little farther back because you're traveling forward. And once the pen left your hand, it wouldn't have. It would start to lose the forward inertia. Uh, just things like that. So, I'm sure Galileo, Lorenz, and Henri Poincaré, I don't know. I'm sure they were really smart guys and contributed a lot to science. But uh, this, you know,
But Lorenz said
e-
on the train,
everybody knows when they're
whose
on a
speed seems to be zero,
when they're on a
and the ground outside seems to be moving instead.
the ground outside is moving
Therefore,
instead. Okay, have you ever had that feeling? No, I don't think anybody ever has. Um, but then this is what they base their theories on. That the guy on the train say, listen,
to himself, each believes correctly that he is always at the center of that expanding sphere.
if there's a light source in the middle of this grid, a flash of light, Einstein sees it, a circle like this expanding around him. But then I think this is Lorenz here. He would see the circle over here expanding out around him. Um, that's what they're saying because you don't know if you're on a train or not, which is ridiculous. So, what logically happens is that the um, light can reach. You take the speed of light and then you subtract the speed that you're traveling at, and light the light would be distorted.
Even though they themselves do different times.
But then they get into things like the actual events when light reflects off of something. It's the light that is the actual event. It's when you see the light that's the actual event instead of the event happening. And that's wrong too. That's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that train because they always talk about these, train. They always talk about trains moving, but man, if you didn't know you were on a moving train, that would just take all the fun away from it.